I've gotten a hold of the Fender 59 Bassman Tonemaster amp. I'm going to give it a going over today, right here on GearGasms. Hi everybody, welcome to GearGasms. I'm Alan Barnes, your host. Today, courtesy of my friends and partners at Zounds.com, I have, yes, the one I've been waiting for, the Fender Bassman, the Tonemaster version. What's under the hood? I know you're asking that to make it so light. We're going to find out in just a second. But first, if you're new to the channel, I'd like to ask you to like and subscribe. This channel is kind of like a fountain soda that has the syrup ratio wrong. Yeah, you'll drink it, but you'll bitch about it the entire time. Celebrate mediocrity. This is the one. And Fender has heard all of us out here in guitar land. The first three, I've done all the Tonemasters now. What all kinds of digital goodies does this thing have in it? We're gonna find out while we ooh and ah over some glorious B-roll. Classic Bassman control section of a 2-channel bright normal configuration, high and low inputs, 3-band EQ, and a presence control. On-board convolution spring reverb. Turning this bad boy around, we can see we have 4 Jensen P10R Alnico speakers, very lightweight, provide punchy mids. 5-position attenuation switch dials you down all the way from 45 watts to a bedroom-friendly, you're scared of your grandma slash girlfriend slash landlord, 0.5 watts. XLR out, equipped with a switchable cabinet simulations, supplying air quotes authentic sounding direct tones whether you plug into the PA or your audio interface. And of course it has an effects loop, USB-C port for easy firmware upgrades, and it includes a 2-button foot switch. Now that we've enjoyed looking at this beautiful amp and found out what's under the hood, let's take a listen and see how it sounds. Starting it off with a C major 7th through this gorgeous clean tone. Let me tell you about the rig of the day. This here Telecaster, Mexican Telecaster 52 Fender pickups in it. Everything is kind of midded out on the EQ. The lovely new reverb is at 4, which you couldn't do in real Fender amps till recently. Volume is at 5, and I'm kind of on the middle. I'm down several power levels from the top. But it's just a gorgeous clean. Even with this bridge pickup, I'm straight in. Input 1 on the normal channel. So yeah, there's no camera on the controls. If I do something radical, I'll tell you about it, or you'll hear it. Yeah, that's not even too ice picky even there on the one on the bridge pickup. It just anything you want to do, you can make it. You can hit it hard. Middle position. Sound like Kiefer to you? Does to me. Let's hear that bright side. Mr. Brightside. We'll do that same shit.
Sweet Jesus.
Oh. And even that's not ice picky. Normally I'm, when I see the word bright anywhere, bright switch, bright channel, treble boost, usually I run. Because I got lady ears. And I don't mean that in a pejorative sense. I mean like I hear high frequencies. Oh, you better believe it. You got a baby crying and you can't stop it. Somebody might die.
Come on!
So, yeah, me and high frequencies, oh. But that don't bother me none. Yeah, it just screams out. It says do that. Do that to me one more time. Let's hear that neck. Let's just see what we can do with the old volume. I'm gonna probably have to reduce the wattage. All right, and one from the bottom. All right, well, I'll take it one more up from the bottom. So this is the dimed bright channel, again with these 52 vintage pickups. Now what I just did there is I pushed the mids a little bit. Needs more of a top end because we're on the bright channel too. What? So yeah, let's pull the mids back. Let's give ourselves a little more presence. We use that same stupid riff. Let's try it in the middle. Well, those of you more familiar with the sound of the Bassman pushed, you might be less surprised than I am. I'm kind of surprised at the lack of high end. I mean, don't tell me I like it. Of course, it is the Bassman after all. Maybe that's part of it, you dipshit. Does it have that bloom? Does it bloom? It might if I could hold the note and wiggle it correctly. Let's dime the middle. That's max gain, not jumper. It's time to scrunch. Lester Paul, Burstbucker Pros. We're plugged into the second input and the pedal board is engaged, but you're not yet hearing it. It is in the loop and stuff's in the front, but nothing's turned on. We're still just hearing the built-in reverb. Now, let's chuff it like we did before. Let's chuff it like we did last summer. I gotta take that power, way the F down. Way the F down. 2 from the bottom. Oh, that's woolly and nice. Woolly in a good way. That's fully chuffed. On a normal channel, let's fully chuff that. On the bright channel. Nah, so you can't play no kind of death metal on that. You can't. Just ain't gonna work. So now it's jumper time. I ain't never did this before.
That's what she said.
Jumper time. I'd always see it, and it always amazed me as an electronics person. It's like, how does that connect? Are you putting an already amplified signal? And just so you know, I'm in input 2. I'm jumping from 1 on the normal channel to input 2 on the bright. And the order you do that apparently does matter. We will see. Now they're both turned up halfway. You remember what max was before? That sounds killer. Well, I get it now. I'm a believer. See, now let's play with the ratio. I'm gonna turn the normal. I'm gonna turn that 3/4, and I'm gonna pull volume bright back to like 4. Now let's reverse that. We'll take you down to 4 on the normal side, and we'll put the bright side up to about 9. What? You know what I gotta do next? Let's chuff them both. Let's see what happens in meters. We're chuffing. Dual chuffage. Now that wasn't as dramatic as I thought it would be, but it still sounds good. I don't know. I expected to see Jesus or something. So let's start subtracting the normal channel from that. We'll take the normal channel down to half. See how it lets Mr. Brightside come through a little better? Let's flip that script. Normal all the way, Mr. Brightside down to half. And again, both of them together, bright and normal, fully chuffed. Now it's going to be fun with pedals time. We're still leaving this gorgeous reverb on, I think. So first thing you're going to want to ask is, all right, dirt pedals in the front. That has nothing to do with the loop. But real quick, while we're here. There's your typical tube screamer. As a lead, now we're bringing that loop in, is we not? If you want a more transparent boost and you happen to have a king of tone, you're rich or something. Or you happen to have like king of drive like me, even effects. Now see, I love that because it doesn't put you in that box. Just keeps the character of it there. Without it, what about both sides? You want to make it horns up. What if you got a Friedman brown eye? Oh, you knew it would break down at some point. So yeah, volume is back on 4, so it's just a clean sound. We saw we could do all the boosty shit. I do want to do one more thing though. Let's take that all the way back to Scared of My Grandma setting. That's the one thing we didn't try. It's chuffed and then pushed. We're not jumpered, we're just chuffed. Right channel. Adding the tube screamer. I couldn't hate that more. Let's try this one. King and Drive. All right, lesson learned. Me no likey. That loop, right? I suck at tremolo, but how about some chorus? That usually helps the weak player like myself. You heard chorus, right? That's a loop on a Bassman. On a Bassman, can you believe it? How about some delay on the cleans? That's the loop. It's got a loop. So I showed you stuff through the loop. Are you amazed? Are you shocked? Are you awed? It's a loop. But it is cool that they have one in there. Well, what did we learn today? We learned, or at least I did, I was surprised by the fact that I really like the bright channel on this, even more so than the normal channel. We also learned, or at least I did for the first time, about jumpering and how that works and how amazing you can get a wide range of tones with this amp. And finally, what we didn't learn is how it sounds on the direct out. I heard it in another video, and I gotta tell you, I didn't love it, so I didn't really feel like I should cover it in this video. It wouldn't be fair. Thanking once again my friends and partners at sounds.com for sending me this lovely amp. I'm gonna have to send it back to them, but you can buy one of those. You click on my link. You get the same deal that you always get. The channel makes a little bit of money, and they have it in stock. Link will, of course, be in the description. As always, thank you for the time that you spend with the channel. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. You got some late on their bills, late to your party, late on their period friends. Send them to GearGasms. They'll fit right in here perfectly. And so what if you're late on your period? So what? You get a GearGasms pillow, you get it all up under that ass, maybe a bad batch of hemorrhoids kicks in, I don't know, but they're soft. Links in the description. Whatever you do in the next 7 days, don't tell the Menendez brothers about it, because nobody wants to hear their prison stories, and we damn sure don't want to hear their childhood stories. But play more guitar. Watch less of this. Hush now, Lyle, hush. No! Keep coming back here week after week for more GearGasms.